Hello, this is a quick little video about how to write topic sentences and thesis statements that involve talking about comparing or contrasting a top ideas, concepts, situations, things. So we know that compare means to pretty much describe the similarities between two ideas, and contrast means to focus on the differences. Now, for writing a comparing or contrast writing assignment, ideas have to be organized to show the concepts or items, how they are alike or different. Now, when you pretty much can use any kind of topic sentence writing strategy that you want, it's just that you might want to include some of the words that you see displayed here to help you create that structure for your writing. So we have very obvious words here like alike and better, or differ or different. But then there's some other phrases you might want to use like in common or resemble or similarities. You can even be clever like twins or variation. Like when you're talking about multiple differences or multiple similarities, you might want to say variations or vary in your sentences. And so, but again, you can usually start off with a statement or a dependent clause that describes an occasion for writing, and then you make your independent clause the focus of whatever you plan to explain or prove. Now, but again, you can use any strategy so long as you're using these words. Like, for example, here we go. Tennyson's The Eagle and Wordsworth's To a Butterfly had three similarities. There's that key word, similarities. The first baseman's glove and the catcher's mitt differ in several ways. So differ. So when we use these words from the list, they're setting up a structure for the reader to see what you're doing with two pieces of information. Obviously, you can only compare at least two or more. You really can't compare one thing. There always has to be something else, right? And here's an example of starting off with an occasion for writing and then making a position. Here we have a dependent clause. Although both bikes were the same price, that's your occasion for writing. Starting with a subordinate conjunction, their warranties were different. Actually, this is a position you're making. Maybe the people who write the warranties might disagree, but I think it's a reasonable statement. Okay. Further examples, the twins resembled each other. That's actually two words from our list, yet they were not identical. So here, there's a difference that's going to be discussed, but it's implied. In this case, you're starting off with the suggestion that, oh, twins look at each other, but the difference is all about how they're not identical. Now, and then again, let's say my two favorite authors have similar styles of writing. So you know that this paragraph or essay is going to be all about how these writers are the same. So that's really, in a tiny little nutshell, is writing compare and contrast topic sentences. You can really use any strategy you want. You could use these with power numbers. You could do this with rhetorical question and answer. But you do need some of these key words to get across the message and a structure to what you're saying. Okay? All right. Enjoy and good luck.